report on this Tuesday, the 23rd day of September. Taking a look at the early listings from around the state today. Unionville Livestock Market having a very small special cow sale today. No early listings from Interstate Regional Stockyards in Cuba or F&T Livestock Market in Palmyra. It's an off week this week for Lawley Brothers. They're having exotic sales this week, so no feeder cattle sale there. Kingsville Livestock Auction, they're expecting to have about 2,100 head today. Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, they're expecting to have about 2,500. On Monday, Tina Livestock Auction had 1,466 head. Compared to last week, feeder cattle traded with a steady undertone. Not a lot of real good comparisons were able to be made with last week's offering. A stick-out sale there did include a full load of 856-pound steers that sold at $370. Callaway Livestock there in Kingdom City, they sold 2,082 head this week. Compared to last week, feeder steers and heifers sold anywhere from firm to $5 higher. Joplin Regional Stockyards, they end up with quite a few more than expected. 9,206 head. Steers sold from $5 to $20 higher. A heavy supply of heavy 7-weight steers sold as much as $25 higher. Heifers this week steady to 10 higher. The steers, medium and large ones, 4 to 5 weights, 430 to 510. 5 to 6 weights at 410 to 448. 6 to 7 weights at 375 to 440. 7 to 8 weights at 369 to 403. 8 to 9 weights at 347 to 371. 900 to 1,000 pound steers at 327 to 360.50. The feeder heifers weighing 400 to 500 pounds sold from 385 to 450. 5 to 6 weights at 367 to 410. 6 to 7 weights at 340 to 387. 7 to 8 weights at 332 to 373. 8 to 9 weights at 323 to 336. Box beef cutout values, choice up $2.06 at midday, $383.45. Select down 74 at $361.35. Those values based on 50 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. A choice select spread at $22 and a dime. Negotiated feedlot trades so far for the week, basically untested. About 200 heads scattered around the feeding regions, not enough to establish any kind of a market yet this week. The weight average price last week on live sales, $237.51. Dress sales at $370.95. Taking a look at the midday futures markets on the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle for October 92 lower at midday, 236.22. December at 239.57 down 65. February 242.17 down 17. Feeder cattle for September up $2.45, 365.17. October up $2.10 at 363.45. November up $2.50 at 362.40. Lean hogs for October up $1, 99.80. December at 90.17 up 142. February 91.57 up 87. On the board of trade, corn contracts at midday 1 to 2 higher. December 4.23 3/4. March at 4.40 3/4. May at 4.50. Soybeans are fractionally lower at midday. November at 10.10 1/2. January 10.30 1/4. March at 10.46 1/2. Wheat contracts are 7 to 8 1/2 higher. December 5.19 1/4. March at 5.37 1/2. May at 5.49 1/2. Soybean meal for October down $1.50 a ton, $277.40. Soybean oil for October 49.13 a hundredweight, down 4 cents. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report for Tuesday.